Hi guys, it's me, Joseph Leonard here again. And for this video that's dedicated to the Asian History Month of 2024, I would like to make a little bit of a detour here. Because with Asian History Month, it should be considered Asian and Pacific Islander History Month. Because everyone's always obsessed over like Asia, Indian culture, Japanese culture, the Koreas, China, Taiwan, Thailand, so on and so forth. But we often forget about, many of us forget about like the Pacific Islander culture, like the island of Togo, the island of French Polynesia, among many other little islands that dot the Pacific Ocean. But one of the biggest islands in the area is Hawaii, or they like to call it Hawaii. Now, before I get into it, talking about the movie that I'm going to talk about, I want to say that, remember how I said that it would be awesome if Kratos were to fight, like, you have the Greek saga, the Norse saga, and then I would say it'd be fun if he fights, like, the Japanese mythology monsters and demons and gods and goddesses. Well, what about if he fights with Hawaiian gods and goddesses? We don't know that much about him, and it would be awesome to see him on the big screen, on the silver screen, playing against boss fights and all this. So that's a good idea. It'd be more awesome than Japanese culture. I'm sorry, but I can't take it back. And seeing all the beautiful sights of Hawaii and maybe even other Polynesian islands be fine in HD TV service and all that. So that's an idea for you. But anyway, I decided to talk about a movie that deals with Polynesian and Hawaiian culture. So I thought to myself, what could I see possibly on Netflix that will fit the bill for this? And then I said to myself, oh yeah, okay, I got the one, Finding Ohana, because Ohana means family. No one gets left behind. Trust me, that won't be the only Lilo and Stitch reference that I make in this movie. Okay, now, in this movie, it's more of a combination of Lilo and Stitch combined with a little bit of Moana and a little bit of the Goonies, which is actually really funny because I noticed that one of the characters in here, one of the actors in there is Ki Huan Kwan. Now, if anyone knows that name, that's the Asian kid from the Goonies. I didn't really like the movie so much, but it was okay in my book. But boy, it was funny as well, especially because they keep making reference to the fact that the main character in Pili is played by Kiao Pao. I'm sorry I mispronounced the name wrong, but still, what are you gonna do, right? She keeps acting like Indiana Jones, as like a feminine treasure hunter, or like Laura Croft, but whatever. So anyway, that's very, very funny to me because I just realized that guy looked familiar. He sounds familiar too. And then I thought, no, they make a lot of Dr. Jones references from Indiana Jones. No Laura Croft references, but still, it was funny that they referred to Indiana Jones. So then I thought to myself, could I abandon this guy saying the words, Okie dokie, Mr. Jones? And it was like that short round from the movie, from the Temple of Doom, I believe. Because, yeah, it's not a bitch, yeah, it's him, alright. And how could I not put two and two together with that face and that voice? Jesus Christ, that movie was funny and wow, with him in it. But besides that, the ending to this movie is really, really touching. And really, it almost made me cry. It warmed up my black heart so much. Now, this movie is actually pretty cool because there's no bad guy trying to get the treasure. No greedy company, no investors and all that. So it's a little bit different from Goonies in that regard. Because there's no greedy so and so entity trying to get the treasure before the kids do. So there's that. Now this is a little bit different than say this is very similar to what I said about Japanese people and Shintoism, in that they're ethnically tied to their religious beliefs. And I could see some similarity between Shintoism and ancient Hawaiian culture. Not that they're the same, but there are some similarities. I know there are some very big differences. And other people would probably shoot me if they knew about this. If they thought that I thought that they were the same. They're not. Okay, they're very clearly not. But anyway, they do hold their ancestors very highly. So that's where the similarity comes from this movie. We also get a little bit of the mythology of the Hawaiian world too. The ancient Hawaiian world. Like the night marches and other things. And we also get the appearance of a very beautiful actress that I find very interesting. Her name is Kelly Hu, or Who, and she is from the Scorpion King movie, among a few others. Also, not to be confused with Rosalind Chances. But still, she is a Chinese woman, an actress, and she's portraying a Hawaiian woman by the name of Leon. Now, I have to ask you this. How many times have you gone to Hawaii, or commercials of Hawaii, like vacations and whatnot, and you like hula dancers and other women that look Asian? Well, that's because they are Asian. They're somewhere along the lines they put down that Hawaiian women are not worthy of being attractions to tourists. So they put Chinese women and other Asian ethnicities in their place, which is horrible actually. But besides that, how many Hawaiian people have you known that have been confused for or mistaken for an Asian person. I'm sure there are quite a few people that have done that. it'd be just like putting a Chinese woman in the same role as something that's meant for a Japanese person. I'm looking at Memoirs of a Geisha movie, which I'll be covering next. The movie, I guess I already did the book once or twice before it got erased by YouTube and my own archive. But that's just the point. Anyway, there is some representation in this movie of some Hawaiian people. Like, for example, the actor Branscombe Richard is a native Hawaiian. Brad Kalamagu plays, I guess, her husband, Ryan Vega. Napawa Wana Nakia as one of the nurses, and other people too. With that being said, I greatly enjoyed this movie because of that. Because they got most of the important cast down as being the right ethnicity. Not like, say, Battleship, or the other one with Emma Stone, that I haven't seen yet. No, it's coming. If not, you guys comment on it in the comment section below. Is it Aloha? Yeah, I think it might be Aloha, actually. Aloha, so she's supposed to be a Hawaiian, but no, she doesn't look Hawaiian in the least. But in any case, the little girl Pele, and Lonnie Iloni are kind of pissed off because the mother wanted to go help out her father in Hawaii. So they're in New York City and they're taking pictures and stuff about New York City. Now, Pili and Lonnie are kind of separated from their Hawaiian roots, and Pili is kind of made that she learned Spanish, but she didn't want to because she often is confused for a Puerto Rican. Now, that's another thing I want to bring up. How many people of white or Asian descent think that often get confused for Puerto Rican people? I mean, they're so beautiful race and so beautiful culture and stuff, but still, there's a little bit of confusion there, about who they are and stuff. And I'm sure that people in New York City don't know anything about Hawaiian culture and people and all that stuff, and the racial category and things like that. So, people are stupid in New York City about way Western culture and stuff. So anyway, I was a night marcher right there. So then, the myth that they gotta go to Hawaii. I'll say it again. They're angry that their mother wants to take them to Hawaii to the grandfather. I would give up my left leg to go to Hawaii for on vacation. Hawaii is the most beautiful state in the country. It's got volcanoes, natural beauty, lots of food, lots of seafood, lots of interesting sights. I'm sure there's a casino there, and stuff. And you got all the oceanfront property you can dream of. Why would you want to stay in New York City with all the giddiness and all the crime and all the pollution over there? You could go on an island surrounded by big water. That's probably the most unrealistic thing in the movie. Why would any kid, I don't care how young you are, not want to go to Hawaii? I mean, you probably see it in books and history lessons and all that, about how beautiful the country is, how it's a lot of states that would join into the United States of America. Who the hell wouldn't want to go to Hawaii? I know a friend who would like to who move there. I should ask her about it. And plus, because they got Hawaiian blood, they also have their own piece of land over there too. So if they were to ever want to move there permanently, and they got their own land, what the hell prevents them from wanting to go there? It's really stupid. It's really dumb. Especially for the fact that it's freaking Hawaii. Jesus Christ. I mean, sure you got the occasional bad weather there, but it's freaking Hawaii. I would give anything to go there on any vacation. Plus, it's probably the most expensive island, the most expensive city to get to, because you can't drive there, obviously. You can take a boat or you can take a plane, but that's about it. We could fly over the rainbow for all I care. So yeah, I would love to go to Hawaii with or without anybody special. I would like to take my father there, but he might not want to go there, but whatever. So, got that. So, I just accept my right to be to bed to preview that little scene, and talking to the father. They go over to see the father, the grandfather, chemo. Okay, chemo. Chemo sounds like a sickness. But chemo, now I like the way they picked him to be the Hawaiian grandfather, because he got more connection to his Ohana, his kinship, his family. But much more than that, it's more tied with the land, the culture, the identity of being Hawaiian. It's like its own separate racial category. I don't want to sound like a racist or anything, but connected to the identity and the culture and it's almost like it's a part of the DNA. Be scientific about it. So there's a really, really deep ties to the land and whatnot over there. Ancestral land and stuff like that. So, they believe that, they have certain things in nature have like a spirit to their own. And that if you piss off the entities involved, bad things will happen to you. Sorry. Talking about other culture gives me gas a little bit. Haha. So anyway, I'm glad that they picked him as being like the spokesman for this movie for for this type of culture. Because, well, sad to say, I don't want to get into too in depth with the dietary tradition the dietary history of Hawaii. But yeah, there's this little problem that Hawaiians, the natural, the ancient Hawaiians, they were relatively okay with stable on their own bunch of islands until the white man came by. Okay, then you fast forward to I don't know, to statehood, for example, and then there was a flood of fast food, junk food, garbage food, pollution, all that other stuff, soft drinks too, onto the Hawaiian island. So you could also extend this to other Polynesian islands too, like Guam and all that other stuff too. Now the thing is that since their bodies were not used to eating all this crap food, and since this dietary stuff was relatively new to them, they developed diabetes, obesity, heart problems, and other detrimental type symptoms, all relatively quickly. And and it was it was more or less like a permanent thing that affected the health of many Native Hawaiians for years to come. And he chose it when he goes into the hospital after a bad fall, by which he's hospitalized stuff. He's over there joking around with the nurses and doctors and stuff like I did. But funny trick that he did with that when they were talking about his medications and other unpleasant trees, you see the heart monitor go from beep 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 to beep 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 beep. It was high blood pressure time. So I did the same trick when I was going for a test with my doctor. She had the cuff on my arm for blood pressure, but yet when it was fine until she mentioned the word blood test. And I hate medical needles. So when she said blood test, when my blood pressure could visibly go up, you could see it go up high. Because I didn't want to do it and it made me nervous. So look, that's hilarious. I did that too. So anyway, there's one part in the movie where Ohana, which is another girl from Native Hawaiian that wants to go to Juilliard for college, and who Ilani has a crush on, and it didn't leave out make a romantic path on and stuff. But she called a mainlander. I don't know how common it is to call someone a mainlander. I'm sure that they'd be the kind of talk between China and Taiwan, but I don't think it'd be that friendly, to be honest with you. So they end up doing like a treasure hunt and they do like the the grandpa has like a old book, old journal, and Pele finds it. So she wants to go get the treasure with her friend Casper, played by Owen Patero. Now, I'm just gonna call him Millhouse because he's basically Millhouse from something. He's a very nerdy guy, and it's funny because he keeps referring to stuff that, Hawaiian stuff that Pele should know because she's Hawaiian and stuff like that by blood. So, if he's like me telling a Japanese person about Japanese things, it doesn't quite get right, It doesn't seem right that a white guy would be telling a Hawaiian person their own culture, like mansplaining them to her. So he makes a mistake by guessing the kid in front of Ohana, their best friend and stuff. So they're more like brother and sister, more than friends, but that's just that. So she puts him down to hit the tool. So yeah, they have like a little back and forth relation thing there, which is funny because when they're in like the volcano cave, and then they end up having to go across a big like a little ledge across like a big deep fall. He seems to her to calm her down, and that makes her get across the way. But I like to think of it like that she was annoyed by him and or his singing, and she just wanted to get away from him. I know that works for me. Whenever a girl wants to get away from me, they happily run away from me. Even when they're on a treadmill, they will run away real fast, to the point that it smokes the treadmill machine. But anyway, they end up going on like a little adventure together to find this buried Portuguese treasure and stuff. Now it's important to notice that Diani, whose character is like a single mother of two kids. When the other one's 12 years old, so they're more or less the same type age. So while the brother's in the hospital recovering, she's over there helping out and getting ready and stuff to come back home. She yells at the teenager and the kid, and they decide to go off on an adventure because he can't pay his bills right. Which I don't know if I buy that because of the way I said that the land rights and stuff, being that he's Native Hawaiian and the lands were his property, and they were the property of his ancestors before him and such like that. So I don't know if that really flies too well, but whatever, it's a movie. So then they go on this treasure hunt for this supposed treasure that the guy to trap them out. So they go into a lava tube in Hawaii, which is very suspect because I know this girl wants to do good and all that, but I mean, she should have common sense not to go into an volcano's very narrow gap for go into a treasure, looking for treasure that might not even exist. So she goes anyway with the others involved, and it's very funny because it's supposed to be like this big macho type guy, especially when he tried to get the girl. And it's funny because he's such a pussy. And he's such a baby about it that whenever a big spider come by and the girls look ahead of them and they say, a spider, and they're like, oh, that must be a spider scream. They go, yep, that's a spider scream, right? So you're trying to win. You're such a coward that you actually pitch up and pitch down your screams for a spider versus say a worm or something like that on the ground with a snake. Come on, grow back up for Christ's sake. If we are a girl that you like, be more of a man than that. And by the way, Hana is more of a more of a Native Hawaiian here because she's with brilliant island. She understands the sacredness of everything, which is a nice touch, showing the difference between a real ethnic person versus someone that lost their way, if you will. Kind of like with some Native American people that they have lost their ways and their connection with their sacred roots and all that stuff. So yeah, she says a prayer before entering the cave, saying, sorry, we have to go get these two kids and stuff. And we honor you and all this stuff. I don't think that exact prayer, but it's kind of sweet. And then he laughs it off. You don't want to do that for a girl that you like. Even if you think it's all superstitious thought, you shouldn't think that someone that a girl holds dear to her heart is a bunch of hooey, superstitious garbage. That's something that will permanently get you into the friend zone. So anyway, they go up to the two kids because they go off on their own. So, then they end up going into, find this key opening of the map, and that's why it gets destroyed. Many cave in. So then they find, like, big key system. Kind of like what they say in, during Test of the Earth, the book. At least I never saw the movie. So then they end up going into the cave, and they go into like this waffle area. And the girl remembered that the map is like a pulley and a kind of weight system that leads to the treasure. So then they find this place, this room with like Indiana Jones style traps and stuff, and it not untrapped like a pulley system. And here the rope has been cut, so they do a little dabbling with it, and then they fix it up. Now, during the course of this part, they have to pull with the ledge, look at the scribble to go with that's fair heights. And they have this part where they go over like a pit of lava. Now, I just saw a video on YouTube where if you were that close to live lava without any protection, you'd be dead. inside would be full of smoke. Your flesh would be burning or vaporized from the extreme heat. So yeah, those kids would be fried or boiled alive, whichever you prefer, but anyway, they'd be dead. They need to be dark, but they'd be dead. So anyway, they do that. And then they set up like a makeshift thing with they set up like a makeshift pulley system so that they can counteract what damage is done to it. We get this like flashbacks about what happened with this guy named Monks, this Portuguese type pirate guy. Now, it all depends on their own interpretation about what happened, but it changes per person. So I think I've seen that before in other films for where they have like different perspectives about what happened. I think the earliest was in Restaurant, I believe, where they had like a trial with different people with different perspectives on the action, what happened. I believe that's what happened. I know I did a plot. It's called the Rashomon effect. So anyway, all this time, remember when I said that guy, he got scared of a little spider? Well, the spider was a pretty big sucker too. He wanted Milhouse to crush him for him. So much of a baby he is. But eventually it's revealed that he was bit by it. And it's a pretty death bite too, and it's pretty ugly too. So it shows that he's getting worse and worse by the by. Now I have to question this. He's supposed to be like a really strong guy and all this, really buff and all this with a big attitude and stuff. But it's funny because I would think that if someone was bit by a spider like that, it would blood up and it would become ugly and he would potentially die from it. I would think that it would be his having strength. They couldn't swim. He couldn't walk properly. Like I have to worry about that. And he couldn't talk properly. And he couldn't flex his muscles very well. But no, they know that a whole thing about a whole sickness thing. And by the way, let me just point out that he's so handsome all through. And he also a running joke that he likes to gag a lot. For example, when the kids find a piece of treasure, like a ring or something, and he goes up to him and he bites it down to make sure it's real. But then he bites it, and then he finds out that it is real. So then it's real that was the ring of somebody that was dead and rotting in the cave, to which he yanked it out. Now, that makes sense. I would choose him too. I would want water and fire from after too. But he does it again and again and again for some reason. Which is very funny that he's a skinny boy. And he's a real fragile macho man. So anyway, they show him doing on off again, like goofy things For example, he says to he yells at the little girl Pele for being the jerk off that got him in trouble in the first place, that got him in the cave system with the other two people. And with Ohana just pissed off at him for yelling at the little girl, which, okay, they are in a very terrible situation, but you don't gotta take it out right then and there. You gotta try to keep the chin up and all that. Yell at her afterwards. Yell at her when you're safe. You don't have to yell at her right away. So then, if they find the treasure after putting together this puzzle thing they made with mailhouse and stuff, and I have to ask, why do you even need the pulley system in the first place? Couldn't they just find a spot, go behind the water that's falling, and then just go in it and get a little wet? Forget about all the thingy and doing stuff and just go there. But whatever. So then they end up going there, and she stuffs the kid's walking stick into the pulley system, the kid that they put. You never guess what they call them, or the walking stick or the bone. Take a guess. I'll give you 5 seconds to think of it. They name it after my favorite Hawaiian, Keanu. I don't need to tell you where they got that from. But, yeah. They go find the treasure, and then all of a sudden everyone's all happy and frolicking and stuff in the treasure. And to which the girl is filthy, and the guy is filthy too. We get dealt loving each other and letting each other touch each other and taking selfies with the treasure in hand. Now, she said that her battery had 3% and no reception. When my phone gets to be that low, I don't want to take no selfies, especially if I were in a dangerous situation. So I don't know where the fuck she gets off with all that. Think of all, when my phone gets to be 5% battery life, the screen gets dark, as an automatic thing to let me know to consider the battery and stuff. So I don't get where she gets off with having a bright screen, unless it's a fake thing. So anyway, they have she said, wait a minute guys, this is wrong. We shouldn't be disturbing the tomb of these people. When she sees that there's a dead body of the guy that is buried there. To which I say, it's good to be respectful for the dead. They passed away a long time ago and they deserve our respect. Even if they aren't your blood relatives, they still deserve your respect and honor. Now, you got a kind of agree point too, in that the treasure that they're taking, that they're hoarding it and getting big deal about, it's not the guy's treasure. It's a Portuguese treasure, and quite a lot of it too. So it's okay for them to actually take the treasure because it's not his. Which the local said, this is just that there aren't any random treasure seekers and stuff, and that the grandfather found the treasure and purposely destroyed all the mechanisms back in the other cave room so that the women people going it like Indiana Jones. Keep referencing that movie. I don't know why, but they keep doing that. And they think that it's hurtful, but no, it's not. So then the guy ends up taking it back for a treasure thing. Look, it doesn't belong to him back there, and it doesn't belong to anybody else. Just us and the Portuguese people that brought it here. To where they were saying that the guys were monks with merry men and stuff. And they saw the dead body there, the king or whatever that owned the place, and they decided to try to take the treasure for themselves. So then they got all attacked by a bunch of night marchers of Hawaiian mythology, and I guess they're part of the people that attacked those who read tombs and whatnot. So he escaped his life, but he stole one gold piece. And I don't know why they did go up to him, but they cleared his innocence, and then he gave it to the grandfather's father or grandfather, and it passed down. So I'll go wait a night marcher don't go after himself too. So then they show that when they get the treasure out, back with the treasure, the guy like okay, I'll take this treasure because no bones, nobody come after us. With the entire place was dark. They waited until now to go after these guys. It went dark, and then blue flames appeared out of the torches, and then get out. I was expecting for someone to say Kamehameha and then blossom all, but whatever. The woman was awesome. Oh wait, I was named after a Hawaiian king. Kamehameha blast. But anyway, they escaped. Tripping off a waterfall. Very, very beautiful shots of the Hawaiian background, landscape, cave systems, volcanoes, the ocean. Very beautiful, very beautifully done. So the grandfather, it's like, please protect my grandchildren and my children's children. Or I'd have expecting for the ghost to say, no, they disturb my tomb. They must also perish. Now the mother at this point is driving after them in her car. Now, in the beginning, little Pele drives the grandfather's truck over to the site that get buried treasure. She is 12 years old. You would think that they'd be some kind of cop or something to say, stop. No, but you're too young to drive. You're driving like an ass. You gotta stop. So, there's that incredible ability too. So, anyway. He showed the mother and the kid all huddled together in like a supply hut. house, and the house looks a lot like the house from Little and Stitch. I mean, it's spot on, almost identical to it, except the alien invasion parts, which I'm excited to see the live action version of that. Not gonna lie, I never saw it in movie theaters, but they had it on Netflix, so I saw it. Along with the other movie sequels, not the show, but the sequels to it. I gotta say, I was pretty impressed with it. That went on Netflix, cool. So yeah, they show that the night monsters are surrounding the house and with blood for the treasure that they were disturbed. I don't get why they're starting to the treasure. I mean, the treasure is not even their own. Unless it's supposed to be like ambivalent being that like you disturbed our tomb regardless of what you stole. So you're saying that if I deposit a pack of gum there, and then someone takes that gum for themselves, the night monster doesn't go after them too. So you see them walking inside the house, like completely decimating the door and the war that Pele put into blood door, and you see them walking toward them wearing like ancient tribal armor of the ancient Hawaiians, which is a very nice touch, I gotta admit. But then the head of this family, the head of this squad of night monsters is revealed to be the father, the husband, and you see a very touching and nice little family reunion go on there. And it's no words between the father and the kids and the wife. So really, really touching. And you think that it would just like a regular Joe, if you will. But no, he's built. He reminds me of Maui from the Moana movie. And it reminds me of well, obviously the Rock, but you remember that guy from you remember a few years ago the Olympics, the Summer Olympics, that guy from Togo, the guy that was bare chested with a grass skirt on, and every woman over there was creaming themselves looking at that guy, thinking, oh my god, he's so hot. He reminded me of that guy. So anyway, he was he put his head to the woman, Kelly, whose character, Liani, and like holding her hand and stuff, and like nodding to the son, and I know you made some mistakes, but you're doing good, son. And to daughter, it's like, my beautiful little girl. And he ends up telling the night monsters, don't go up to these people, they're nice people. They're with me. Oh, they're my Ohana. So it's cool, bro. And they go and disappear into the water. The entire army goes into the water. Much like, say, you do in Moana, where the grandmother becomes like a spirit orb, which is really, really touching. It almost reminds me of my own mother, but this thing altogether. Or the grandmother from Ohana. So anyway, he showed them like that, and they talked to each other afterwards with the grandfather, and he decided to stay away. And the guy decided to stay with his girl, and then they make out in the hospital room. Even though I would think of a better place to do it than that, but whatever. So yeah, it's very happy, very sad, very joyful, joyful sadness, if that makes any sense. And yeah, everyone's happy. They move over there to avoid paying double bills. It's all good. They even showed that the husband was involved in the army or enlisted. I don't know what branch he was in, but it really says a lot. It says that even though you're a modern army guy, for example, Air Force or whatever, even though you're in modern history, when you die, when you pass, you are still tied to the ancient traditions of the Hawaiian people. And that's that really said something. It's nice. You could see that about Native American people as well too. And when they die, the spirit will always be Native American, wherever group you are from, whether it be Iroquois, whether it be Aztec, whether it be Anasazi, for example, or Inuit, you will always be your own. You will always return to your own group. Your soul will always be purified as being wherever you were born into. And nothing can ever change your ethnicity, your creed, or it's so baked into your DNA that you can't change it. And that's really touching. This movie is very deep. It also shows that no matter where you go in the world, you're always going to be tied to whatever ethnicity you are. Like me, I'm an Italian American, so when I bite the big one, I'll always be Italian, regardless of whether I go to California, Hawaii, Alaska, Japan, Russia, or even Italy. Always be Italian. And yeah, I like the ties to Native Hawaiian culture. We all need some of that. We all need to learn something about that. I learned something today about it. So yeah, and thank you for watching my video on finding Ohana. Because if Disney ever taught me anything, it's Ohana means family. No one gets left behind. So yeah, I greatly enjoyed this movie for Asian History Month and Pacific Islander Month. History Month, Asian and Pacific Islander History Month. And I give this movie triple happy faces because it's awesome. This movie is great. I thought they would do something stupid like have the Nightwalker be CGI, something like that. But nope, they do all with live actors, and then little CGI when they become webs. But that sounds understandable. What would nice is that they have like a stop motion fight with the Night Walkers, like Class Titans or Jason the Argonauts. Now that would be really super, but we got was super good. And I look forward to any other suggestions you might have about any other Hawaiian or Polynesian culture movies and stuff. So yeah, if you like what you see here and you want to see more of my videos, you can like, comment, and share my video, or you can subscribe to my channel. Also, if you want to give me any future content ideas for my channel and stuff, you can always call me or text me at 631-707-3707, and my Twitter account, and my, if you prefer it, is at P Nelson Pro. It's P Nelson Pro, and you can also get my email at jjsviewingchannel@yahoo.com. jjsviewingchannel@gmail.com. And remember, guys, I see all you guys and girls out there who are Hawaiian, or who celebrate the Hawaiian culture like I do. And you want to learn more about it, and more the mythology behind it too. Like in Ohana, I would like to see more of the gods and goddesses and the spirits of the Hawaiian worldview. And peace out, my brothers and sisters, and aloha, aloha way. And it's important to know that the people decide to stay in Hawaii, because speaking of Hawaii, who wouldn't want to stay there? Especially when you got a chance to meet people and be happy with a girl you like. So yeah, I would also like to see young Kia Pao do more work, and Lindsay Watson Ohana do more work, and I want to see Branscombe Richmond do more work, and I want to see Ki-Ho Kwan do more work. And when I say more work, I mean more movies and stuff, because those people are real good at what they do. So I'll see you in the next video, guys and girls in the land.